Hey Leo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course for any of you lovely cross watchers dealing with a Leo romantically. Now please keep in mind, Leo, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate, and you're always welcome to take what works and leave the rest. So we're jumping right into it today, my lovely lions, and we're going to see what could be coming toward you in love. First message coming out today for Leo, we have got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Now, this is always kind of an exciting energy to me, Leo, because it kind of feels like there could be somebody around you who is ready to tell you how they feel, wanting to ask you out, wanting to progress the relationship, wanting to express their feelings for you. So I do feel like this energy is very supportive of somebody coming towards you and wanting to open up about how they've been feeling. Now, this could also be you moving towards your person and opening up, sharing your feelings. So there could be this reciprocal energy where things are getting a little bit deeper when it comes to love. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Leo right now. And then take a look at this, you guys. Soulmate. Okay. So obviously the person who is expressing their feelings to you is soulmate kind of vibes. I always like to say, not everybody likes the term soulmate. To me, this is just about finding your person, finding somebody who you want to be with. It's a very strong connection. It's a very special connection. And so I'm getting a little bit giddy, It's like we've got these lovely vibes of like a soulmate, your true love, your person who's wanting to express their feelings for you, wanting to express their love for you, and it feels really good. Okay, so I love that. Let's get one more card about what could be coming toward Leo right now when it comes to love. And then we've got wedding. This reading is just gonna be me like laughing and giggling. I do a lot of readings on my channel, you guys. Some are positive, some are heavier. This is definitely one of those really happy energies that we're getting come through. The wedding card is about an escalation of commitment, right? This is basically saying this is where your relationship is headed. If you want to get married, because I also want to say not everybody wants to get married. So whatever commitment looks like for you and your person, that's where I see this relationship heading. The oracle messages are so supportive of like loving and nurturing this beautiful connection. And there is a lot of energy here to suggest an escalation of the commitment. And like I said, it starts with that express your love card where I definitely think somebody's opening up about their feelings for you and getting excited about where things could go between you guys in the future. So this could be someone you're currently involved with, could be brand new love coming in if you're currently single, but I definitely feel like the universe is giving you a bit of a gift here, Leo, when it comes to love, and really lovely and magical things are happening for you guys right now. So enjoy it. The other thing I want to throw out there is, let yourself enjoy the good moments, because sometimes what happens when I post like a really happy reading, I will sometimes get comments and people are like, this isn't real. Like, this is too happy. And it's like, you know what? Life has highs and lows. I do a lot of readings that speak to challenges and conflict and issues in relationships, but then we have moments where we get this really beautiful energy. And my advice for you is like, let yourself enjoy the good moments when you're here in those moments, right? Like let yourself welcome in this loving, amazing energy. Don't talk yourself out of it. So take it or leave it. I'm just throwing that out there because sometimes people are like, this is not true. This is too happy. And I'm like, just let yourself be happy. It's okay. That's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. But we got good vibes going on for you today, Leo. So I hope you can really like open up your heart and embrace this amazing energy. So what we're going to do for the rest of the reading is we're going to look more at this person just to kind of learn more about them and what they're up to. So we're going to look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling, what actions they could be taking. I will look at the same thing for you, and then we will look at the potential outcomes. So let's dig into it. Tell me about this person who is here for Leo, please. OMG, Leo. Okay. Blown away. First card coming out today is the High Priestess, which I have said to you before is like that soulmate level connection. To me, this is when your gut is just telling you like, this is good. This is really good what's happening between me and Leo. So I feel it's actually kind of magical to have the soulmate card in the oracle message. And then for your person, the very, very first card we're getting today is the High Priestess. Honestly, Leo, this is just confirming that there is a really beautiful, significant connection between you and this person, and they're definitely feeling it, Tell me more about their energy right now. The Nine of Swords. Oh, That's interesting. It's like such a different energy than the High Priestess. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. With the Nine of Swords energy, it is kind of this energy of anxiety getting up in our head, feeling a little bit like restless, sleepless nights. What I think is going on here, you know, when you're falling in love with somebody and when you're with somebody where you know that it's really good, I sometimes see like these mixed emotions where there's like all this love, all this happiness, but there's also like a little bit of that anxiety as well, because if this is somebody who you're getting to know, say this is a newer connection, you know, there might still be moments where you're like, you know, obviously we're still getting to know each other. There's a level of uncertainty, right? And so on the one hand, there's like these really strong feelings, but also there's like that anxious energy that can sometimes come in with dating, where it's like, oh, I'm really, really falling for this person. I hope they're feeling the same way, right? So I do see your person, you know, getting a little bit anxious as well. Tell me more, please, about their energy. And then the Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. So your person, I think they're going to have to do some work right now to really kind of get out of their head. What I see happening here is that they're falling for you hard. They're falling for you fast, Leo. And then it's almost like this anxiety comes in, and I get that. I feel a lot of us can kind of connect. It's like when you really start to feel something for someone and then you get a little bit nervous because you're like, okay, I've got these big, big feelings now. I am really just like putting my heart out there and trusting this person and hoping it's going to work out. And so I do see that kind of nervous, anxious energy. I'm also kind of feeling that it's kind of specific, but I feel for this person, they may have had an experience in the past romantically where they thought they had found like their person, the one, and it didn't work out. And now they're a little bit anxious because they're having these big feelings for you. It feels intense, it feels lovely, it feels amazing. And they're just kind of hoping, like, I hope this continues to move in a really good direction. So it's interesting for your person. It's almost like they're having such big feelings for you right now, but there's like a little bit of anxiety in that as well, because honestly, I think it's a vulnerable place to be when we have those big feelings and we basically give someone our heart and it's like, you know, please don't break it, right? Okay, let's see what they could be feeling. The Chariot, good. But hopefully they're overcoming those feelings and charging forward. I think they're ready to just like charge forward with you. They're fully in. Tell me more about what they could be feeling, please. Page of Pentacles, I love that. Reaching out, they could be giving you some sort of gift right now, Leo. Like this can sometimes be someone coming in who's got a gift or some sort of token of their affection, something to maybe express their love right now. So I do think you could be getting like just something like warm and fuzzy, something that makes you feel really good and shows you how they feel about you and how they care for you. Tell me more, please, about what they could be feeling. And then the Three of Cups, literally, I think they are like bragging about you to their friends and family. I think that they're head over heels in love is honestly the message I'm getting here. And it's like, they cannot wait to show you off to friends and family and bring you into their social circle if they haven't already done that, right? And so I see them going to their friends and being like, I have met somebody very, very special, someone who I'm very excited about. Now, for those of you who are already with this person, I mean, this is also an energy that can represent celebration. And we did have the wedding card in the overall energy. So there could be something, maybe even some sort of milestone that the two of you are celebrating in your relationship right now. And maybe that's why they're giving you some sort of gift. Maybe you guys are celebrating something together. But overall, it feels really good. It's like this person has so much love for you and is just so excited to celebrate this connection. So let's see what actions they could be taking. Ace of Cups, yeah. This to me is just about falling more and more in love with somebody. I think with every passing day, they're just falling more and more for you and then telling you how much they're falling in love with you. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking. The Judgment, wow. This is honestly so significant, you guys. I've talked about the Judgment card before and how it can be an indicator of compatibility. It's about an awakening, a higher calling, finding our purpose. And to me, it's like finding our person, you know, meeting somebody, you, and being like, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been wishing for. This is what I've been waiting for. And realizing like everything is just kind of lining up in this beautiful way. Tell me more, please. And then the King of Wands. Wow. I'm like kind of obsessed with this energy for you, Leo. So King of Wands is fellow fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I think this person has crazy passion, insane chemistry for you. and they're very confident in how they feel, right? Because the King of Wands is a leader, somebody who knows what they want, they go after it, they get it, and they feel confident in it. And to me, this just represents the confidence that this person feels about the connection between the two of you, which is lovely. I love it. Yeah, the only thing is that I do see them getting a little anxious because there's like such big feelings involved in this connection. So they might have to work through some of those feelings and just kind of like trust and live in the moment, you know? Okay, let's look at you. Tell me about Leo right now. My, oh my, look at that, you guys. First card coming out for you, Knight of Cups. Super romantic, super dreaming. Super dreamy. I said super dreaming. Super dreamy energy. I think you're definitely into them and you're feeling the romantic vibes here, Leo. Tell me more, please, about Leo's energy. 10 of Swords. Oh, interesting. Okay, 10 of Swords, you guys. So here's the thing. 10 of Swords tells me you've been hurt before. We've talked about this before. Like with the 10 of Swords energy, it literally indicates like backstabbing and betrayal. Like look at the card, right? Now, it doesn't typically indicate something that's happening right now. It indicates something that happened before, right? So this does tell me like you're wanting to open up your heart to this person. There might be some emotional baggage that you perhaps need to let go of as well to really embrace this connection. Take that or leave it if it resonates. Tell me more, please. And then the Ace of Swords, beautiful. I mean, this is just a big wake-up call, an epiphany. I just feel excited. Like I pull the overall energy to frame the reading and the vibes were so good today. Now, are we seeing that for you and your person, maybe each of you have had some tough experiences in love before? Yeah, I mean, who hasn't, right? A lot of us have, but it's about being able to realize that those past experiences do not define you guys, do not define this relationship. And there's this beautiful new energy. Remember, your person had the Ace of Cups, you've got the Ace of Swords. I think you guys are just like waking up to the fact that this is something really good and something really special that's developing between the two of you. Okay, tell me what Leo could be feeling right now. 8 of Cups. Leave the past in the past. Let it go, right? I really do think there's something for you right now where you're gonna finally be able to release something that's been emotionally heavy for you. And sometimes, I've talked about this before, Leo, like my opinion, this is just my personal opinion, it's not a tarot thing. I don't feel we have to be like 100% healed from the past in order to have a new relationship. Because I think sometimes people are like, oh, you need to deal with all of your stuff. And then once you've dealt with it all, then you can have a relationship. I don't think that's a realistic goal personally, because, you know, humans are complex, healing is linear. There might be things that you've healed, but then there might be things that trigger you. You kind of get pulled back. To me, that's part of being human. But I feel that sometimes, you know, we get into a relationship and there can be a lot of healing that happens in that relationship. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think you have to be fully healed to be in another relationship. Do I think you need to be committed to your healing? Yes, I do think you have to be committed to it. But I don't think it's reasonable to think like you will come into something and you've completely erased everything, let it go. Sometimes we bring in that emotional baggage, but sometimes when we meet a really great partner, there can be a lot of healing that can finally let us release that. And I'm getting that vibe a little bit here for you with this person, right? Tell me more about what Leo could be feeling, please. Page of Cups, yeah. You're falling for them. This is just you. Maybe even opening up about your feelings right now. Tell me more. And then the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Here's the thing, you guys. I think both you and this person are falling for each other, but also kind of, I don't know how to say it, but maybe battling some past demons. Okay, so let's talk about this. 5 of Pentacles tends to be a card associated with fears of abandonment. So it's like you want to open up your heart to this person with the Page of Cups, but there's still some fear there. There's still maybe that little voice in your head that's like, well, what if they leave me? What if they walk away? What if they don't choose me? And so that's why I think for both you and this person, it almost feels like a big theme that's coming up for you guys is that there can be emotional healing that happens through this connection. Because you're not coming into this as two like blank slates, you know? Like humans come in and we bring our past experiences into it. And I think that both of you have, from what I see here, gone through some tough stuff when it comes to love. But I feel the reason it's showing up so prominently in the reading today is because the tarot is suggesting that this connection has the ability to help you guys support each other in a way that can help emotionally heal that stuff from the past. Okay, so let's see what actions you could be taking. Four of Cups, okay. Watch out for any tendencies to pull back. Tell me more. Five of Wands, yeah. I do get a little bit of scared energy from you. It's like there's this internal conflict where you're like, is it really safe to open up and embrace this? Tell me more. But then you realize, you know what? With the Eight of Wands, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, it's so interesting, you guys. Like, I do think, I don't know, I guess I'm repeating myself, but I feel like this connection has the potential for both you and your person to help you move past some stuff that maybe has been hard to let go of. And I feel like the Eight of Wands is about that communication, that momentum. And I think that as things continue to progress with you and this person, I think it's going to bring up some stuff, some unhealed stuff. But I think it's presenting the opportunity for both of you to show up in ways that support each other. And maybe each of you can finally release that baggage, right? Okay, so moment of truth. Let's see what the potential outcome is here. We're going to take that. Three of Wands, building a future together. Yeah. I mean, we know this is going in a good direction. Three of Wands, super visionary energy, dreaming of a future, dreaming of a life with somebody, talking about the future. Like, you guys are obviously headed in a really beautiful direction. I kind of love this because I'm also getting the word like compassion, the word empathy. Sometimes what I see as well is like when two people come into a connection where they've been really hurt before in the past. Here's the thing, it sucks to have our heart broken, but I feel like those experiences teach us a lot about ourselves and a lot about love, but they also make us very empathetic to other people who've gone through tough things, right? There's honestly, in my opinion, I feel there's something very humbling about having our heart broken, right? And I think that can teach us a lot about life, and it can teach us, you know, life is complicated. People have complicated histories, and I think it helps us have that compassion. The point I'm making here is that I feel even if both you and this person have gone through tough stuff, there's almost like, I don't know if it's weird to say this, but there's like a benefit to it in the way that both of you are like bringing this empathy and this compassion to the relationship. And that might be one of the things that really helps facilitate this, you know, emotional healing that could happen between the two of you. And then it bonds you even more, and then you get even more excited about the future, right? So overall, I see things moving in a really good direction here, okay? So that's what I've got for you today, Leo. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And of course, I wish you love, I wish you happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.